All right, today we are going to tackle something that can feel super complicated, credit cards. But don't worry, we're going to break it all down with a really simple story about a hungry monkey, a bunch of bananas, and a magical leaf that could either change his life or trap him completely.
It sounds a little crazy, doesn't it? I mean, how on earth can a piece of fruit lead to a massive financial headache? Well, stick with me, because you're about to find out exactly how it can happen. So, first things first, let's meet our main character. This is Monkey. And, just like a lot of us, Monkey has a pretty simple problem that he really needs to solve. See, Monkey really wants some more bananas, but he's all out of his local currency, which in his world is leaves. He can't pay for them. And this right here is the basic problem that credit cards were created to solve. They bridge that gap between what you want right now and when you actually have the money for it.
So, what's a monkey to do? Well, he stumbles upon what seems like the perfect solution, the magical leaf card. And believe me, this isn't just any old leaf. This thing is a tool that changes the entire game.
Okay, here's maybe the most important thing to get straight. A credit card is just a tool for borrowing money. That's it. When Monkey whips out his leaf card, he's not actually spending his own leaves. He's borrowing them from the monkey bank, and he's making a promise that he'll pay them back later. Let's just walk through how this works, step by step. First, Monkey uses his leaf card to get those bananas he's been craving. Simple enough. Second, behind the scenes, the monkey bank instantly pays the banana seller for him. And third, Monkey now owes the bank for whatever those bananas cost. It seems easy, but, for the bank to even give him this card, they have to know they can trust him. And that is where something called a credit score comes in. You could think of it as a financial trust score. It's just a number that basically tells the bank how reliable you've been with borrowed money in the past. Have you paid your debts? Did you pay them on time? A high score screams, yes, this monkey is definitely trustworthy. Here in the US, these scores are broken down into different tiers. A score under 580, that's considered poor, and it makes it pretty tough to get a card. But as you climb that ladder, you're seen as less and less of a risk. Once you get past that 740 mark, you are officially in very good territory. And that's when a lot of financial doors really start to open up for you. Now, even with a great score, the bank isn't going to let Monkey buy an infinite supply of bananas. No way. They are going to set a credit limit, which is just the maximum amount of leaves he's allowed to borrow. For most people just starting out, this limit is usually around 1,000 leaves or, $1,000. Okay, so that's the how of it all. But what about the why? I mean, why would you even use a credit card if you already have the cash? Well, it turns out there are some pretty compelling reasons. For starters, using a card the right way builds up that credit score, which you're definitely going to need for big things later, like a car or a house. It's also way more secure. If someone steals your card, they're stealing the bank's money, and the bank will go to war to get it back. Plus, it's a great safety net for emergencies. And then, of course, there's the big one, rewards. Banks literally give you things like cash back or bonus points just for using their card. And why are they so generous? Well, they're betting that some people won't pay their bill in full. That lets them collect high interest payments, and that, plus a tiny fee they charge the seller on every purchase, is how they make all their money. So let's just recap for a second. Monkey gets his bananas whenever he wants, he's building his credit for the future, he's protected from fraud, and he's even earning rewards. It sounds absolutely perfect, like a total win-win situation. And right here, this is the turning point of our story. Because with all of these amazing benefits, what on earth could possibly go wrong? Well, here's the catch. This is what happens when Monkey doesn't pay the bank back on time. Welcome to the debt trap. If Monkey doesn't pay back every single leaf that he borrowed by the time the bill is due, the bank tacks on an extra fee. It's called interest. The easiest way to think about it is, it's the price you pay for the convenience of borrowing their leaves. But it's not just a simple one-time fee. The real danger, the thing that really powers the debt trap, is something called compound interest. And this is where a tiny little problem can snowball into an absolute disaster. Let's just look at this table to see what I mean. Imagine Monkey owes 100 leaves, and the interest is 2% a month. So after month 1, the bank adds 2 leaves of interest. His debt is now 102 leaves. But here's the kicker. In month 2, the bank charges that 2% on the new total of 102. So now you're paying interest on your interest, and that is exactly how debt just explodes, growing faster and faster every single month. And on top of all that, there are other sneaky fees to watch out for. Some cards have an annual fee just for the privilege of having them. Pay a day late? Boom, that's a late fee. Use your card to get cash from an ATM? That's a cash advance fee.
It can all add up really fast.
So now that we know the awesome perks and the terrifying pitfalls, how do you actually use this tool without getting caught in the trap? How do you become a smart monkey?
Okay, here are the golden rules. And the most important one, by a long shot, is this. Pay your bill in full every single month. If you can just do that one thing, you will never ever pay a single leaf in interest. The other rules are just as crucial. Only spend what you know you can afford. Try to keep your balance below 30% of your limit. Track your spending and always know your card's interest rate, what's called the APR.
You know, when you boil it all down, it really comes back to this. A credit card is an unbelievably powerful financial tool. It can help build your future. It can protect you. But all of that power, it demands discipline and it demands responsibility.
So what is it? Is a credit card a tool or is it a trap? The answer is it's both. The card itself is just a piece of plastic. Whether it helps build your future or digs you into a deep hole, that's entirely up to the person holding it. The choice is yours.